Hello and welcome to Chrysalis Invictus Tarot. My name is Elizabeth and today we have for you a reading about dreams. So perhaps you've been having some cryptic dreams lately or some really intense dreams. When I'm filming this, it is a time of a lot of dream work going on. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, there's hopefully a message for you. We're going to start here. I've pre-shuffled the cards, I've preset the piles, so there won't be any shuffling. We'll just get right to it. Pile number 1 is represented by this stone. Pile number 2, petrified wood. Pile number 3, I don't know what this is. One day I'll know what these stones are. I know how they feel. I know that they work for me in that way. Pile number 4 with the purple stone, and pile number 5 with this peacock looking situation. All right, so I encourage you to ground your feet now into the earth or your root, taking some long, slow, deep breaths, letting your shoulders relax, filling the belly with your breath. And begin to drop into this space using your intuition to select a pile for yourself, either by stone or by number. And I will meet you at your pile. Okay, pile number 1, this is your reading. You chose the stone or pile number 1. Let's lay the cards out for you and see what we have. Oops, already dropping things. Let's start with the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So already I can tell there's a bit of problem solving going on in your dreams. But let's see what the other cards say. Frog, the frog, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage, number 14. Yeah, making some changes. Truth, number 51. And from the Sweet Dreams Oracle, nurture. I open my arms and wrap around those that need nurturing, starting with myself. And transformation. With the help of my dreams, I'm ready to make changes toward a new me. Wow. I feel like this message is so explicit and so clear. But let's start with the full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra is always looking for balance in all things. Libra is interested in, and it can make them kind of indecisive. So bringing this challenge inward and bringing it into your dreams is enabling you to make the choices and decisions that you need to make. So paying attention to, if you have a dream journal, especially paying attention to any time where a decision or a choice is made or where you're forced to make a choice. And just becoming more aware of what, how do I put this? Of what your gut is telling you, actually. I'm feeling this very deeply in the gut. So it may express itself through dreams, but in your waking life, you may feel it in your belly. Let's go to the frog. The frog is a sign between the water and earth. So between the material and the emotional. So whatever you're working through here is obviously something to do. And we have the bridge as well with the river. So there's something that is emotional, perhaps an emotional attachment to home, security, the physical body, anything material. It's the emotional relationship to those material things. It could be another person as well, that has you that you're working through in your dreams. A frog may be an important symbol and a bridge. So becoming, again, with a dream journal, you can sort of keep track of these things. But also I find that if you remember something from a dream, that's what makes it significant. So even if you don't have a dream journal, just sort of if the frog has appeared, or if it appears in your waking life, just know it's a signal that you are working through this issue. And in terms of what it is that you are working through, it looks like it has to do with your relationship to receiving love, your relationship to what is true in relationships. And this is a time of big transformation for you. We have transformation here with the frog and with the transformation card. You're looking to balance this giving and receiving of love. So it could be that you have been working on boundaries, and just know that your dreams are supporting you in this work. Any other messages here? I open my arms and wrap around those that need nurturing, starting with myself. With the help of my dreams, I am ready to make changes toward a new me. This is really calling you into dream work. So taking a look at what that means, maybe you just do a Google search and find, some techniques for working in your dreams. But you're looking to find this balance between caring for self and caring for others, for sure. And the holding on and forgiveness. And the frog and the bridge, all of it is this sort of go-between, this space between one thing and another. So we're keeping it short and sweet today. That's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this was helpful in some way. If you're looking for a more in-depth reading for your particular situation, you can reach out to me. My information is in the description box below. Thank you so much. Welcome, pile number 2. This is your reading. You chose the petrified wood, or pile number 2. We're going to lay out your cards first and see what we have. Beginning with the Moonology. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. The Fire Fairy. Creative action and optimism, number 30. So numbers, symbols, and all of those sorts of things are really important in these cards, particularly when we're dealing with dreams. The Swan. Transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. Higher self. I am ready to communicate with my higher self in my dreams and to become enlightened. Absolutely. Joy. I follow my bliss and accept limitless joy. All right. So pile number 2, you are growing your gifts. You are becoming inspired by, it's an illumination of your inner world. And you're almost there. You're almost to the point where you are fully able to connect with the higher self and to understand the needs and wants and the intuitive and have this intuitive connection with your higher self. And I think you're becoming aware of this through your dreams. You have the swan guiding you. Perhaps the swan has come to you in dream before, or this could be a symbol that whatever you're working through in your dreams, you will see the swan, and it may trigger memories of these dreams. But this is the development of your psychic gifts. And this evolution or transformation into a more enlightened being. So if you're wondering what your dreams are saying to you, or what's going on in your dreams, what is the meaning? They are inspiring creative action. They're inspiring you to continue doing the work that you're doing, continuing to drive yourself forward. There's a lot of light imagery here, a lot of, you might be a fire sign. But you are being taught in your dreams. You are learning lessons in your dreams. You are learning how to open yourself up to experiences that you are not necessarily open to in your everyday life. Take time to breathe out. This is referencing when you breathe in and you sort of hold the breath. It's like holding a thought. It's like not speaking your truth. It's not expressing your truth. And so a lot of what has been holding you back potentially in your life has been this inability to speak, to open yourself to your gifts and to speak your truth. And so with this breath out, you're able to release. Not only release things that are negative, but release this joy, your psychic gifts, your abilities to feel more comfortable sharing the creativity and the intuition, that the gifts that are there within you, the very real gifts that are there within you. We're keeping it short and sweet today. So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this was helpful. Please leave me a comment and let me know how that spoke to you. Or if you have any questions, let me know. See you soon. Hey, welcome to your reading, pile number 3. You chose this blue stone or the number 3. Let's take a look at your cards. Starting with the Moonology. A new start is coming, new moon. Oh, wow. The Merlin. Alchemy, justice, balance. I can feel that you're scared, or that you're a little bit panicked, a little bit nervous about this new beginning energy, about stepping off a cliff, stepping out on a limb. There's a lot of self-doubt. Wow, I'm getting a lot of messages. Okay, I'm going to try and rein it in. There's a new venture and you are concerned that you are not, that you're a fraud. It's that imposter syndrome feeling of, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm the right one for this. A lot of doubts coming out. And so this is something that you're working through in your dreams, and you're aided by the Merlin, who is, it's number 1. So it's sort of like the magician. Merlin is also a bard and a shaman. So you are divinely supported and guided, and you have a teacher that is coming to you in your dreams. You also are aided by the eagle, spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. The eagle is a very powerful symbol and bird to have with you in this spiritual journey. So whatever you're stepping into, this new beginning is spiritual in nature. And the eagle is represented by the number 9. This reading right off the gate, holy moly. Intuition. Through my subconscious, I trust my inner wisdom and intuition. Yeah. And you are. I can feel that. Peace. I create peace, prosperity, and joy in my life. All right. So this is a nice, beautiful way of saying, calm the heck down. You might be experiencing things in your dreams or people, entities, experiences in your dreams where you are guided to calm down, where you are being reassured that you are on the right path. You followed your intuition, you followed your magic, and you have this wise teacher that's with you. You have a connection to your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge that is deep, and that you are on a path to bring this wisdom and this knowledge, whatever your gifts are, to others. And you've had to get out of the way of yourself in order to do this. And so with this new start coming, there's a focus on the darkness. There's a focus on this negativity of, or not even negativity, but just self-doubt. Like, am I ready for this? You are. You're ready. Look at all the color and experience that you have behind you. This is a fresh new start, a new life. And it's the one that you have been manifesting. It's the one that you have been working on all along. And sometimes when our dreams come true, this is about the dreams crossing over into reality. And sometimes when they start to come true, we panic a little bit because we think, are we ready for this? With the eagle, you're asked to take this higher perspective. And all of these, so they're, let's look at the symbols. So we have the old wizard man, we have a dragon, we have the night sky. So a lot of these things, a writing desk and a book, a candle. So all of these could be symbols that come up for you, a bucket full of water in your dreams. And they're all signals to you of this message. So when you see the eagle, it is also a symbol of this message that you are to take this higher perspective, to take this spiritual perspective. So we're not dealing with the material here, or we're bringing the material into existence through the spiritual. This is very much the energy of manifestation and your divine calling. So if this is a new job where you are divinely guided, that you are now going to be working with spirit or with different energies, that's what's coming through in your dreams right now. Trust your inner wisdom. And what you're doing through all of this, what you are creating is this prosperity and joy in your life. So it's time to trust that, to trust yourself. And that's all I have for you. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you later. Hello and welcome to your reading pile number 4. You chose this purple stone or the number 4. Let's see what cards we have for you. A new romantic cycle begins. New mood in Libra. Oh, that's exciting. The cat. Independence, healthy boundaries. And the mystery, number 52, so it reduces to 7. This one is 18, reduces to 9. So those things may be significant. And different images we have here that you may see come out through your dreams. We have vines, a cat, scales, And this is a wooded path. And there's this symbol here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit reflective. So a wooded path, the mystery. And from the Sweet Dreams Oracle, ask for help. I am willing to receive help from the universe whenever and however it happens. And abundance. I am blessed with and thankful for the abundance in my life. Interesting. All right. New moon in Libra. So what we're looking at here, let's start with a new romantic cycle begins. What I'm getting from this is that you have had a pattern of relationships that lacked boundaries. Relationships where perhaps you gave and gave and gave and didn't really receive. Or where there was a lot of codependence and a sort of inability to untangle yourself from the other person. So it could be that there was a reliance on them for money, for emotional support, for whatever else, but just where you didn't really feel like a separate human being, or you would lose your independence to these relationships. And with the new moon in Libra, you've begun a new cycle where you have recognized this problem and you've started to look for more balance in your romantic relationships. So it could be, if you are in a relationship, that this is something that is happening within your relationship, or if you're single, this would be that you are calling in a new kind of relationship. With the mystery, what this signals to is that there is a shift and a change in the level of control you expect to have in the outcome of a situation. So you are allowing the universe or whatever higher energies to guide you. You're just walking the path, you're doing the work, and allowing things to unfold in a new way. So there may have been in the old cycle this feeling of I need to control because of this cycle of unhealthy boundaries. And so you're advised here to go into your dreams, into that space of your subconscious or your unconscious mind, and to bring through this new cycle. So what I mean by that is from this dream space, bring out that true partnership that you have always wanted. Perhaps there were feelings of unworthiness or imbalance within yourself. And now that you have found that balance, acknowledging that balance and bringing it from the dream world into reality. The cat will be an important symbol for you. Perhaps you have a cat, or if you just observe a cat, observe the way that they express and receive love. And there'll be some key there for you. Perhaps you've seen a cat, or a cat is one of your guides. The cat in this situation for some of you will be your guide through this mystery. Because you're told here to ask for help. And to ask for help to really bring this new cycle into being. To bring either this new person or this new way of relating to this other person into existence. And part of that is expressing gratitude. So before you go to bed, perhaps reminding yourself of everything that you're grateful for in your day, making a list. And the qualities, especially the qualities that you're grateful for in another person, because if you are manifesting someone, really truly acknowledging that you are worthy of having that person who fits for you. So your dreams are working to balance this reality. Your dreams and your daydreams are a space where, if you are daydreaming, be very conscious of what you're daydreaming and how you're daydreaming it, because you can start to call it into reality. So avoiding the urge to maybe implement conflict or to imagine the worst. Imagine the best, and it's coming. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if that connected with you or if you have any questions in the comments below, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. All right, hello, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading, finding out what's going on, what messages are being sent from your dreams. Starting with the Moonology Oracle. We have New Moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Burden, number 43, so that reduces to 7. We have birch trees here. It looks like autumn. And the bee, luck, industriousness, sweet victory. Number 16 reduces to 7. So we have 2 7s here. And the bee is landed on a flower. I'm not quite sure what flower that is. It might be gardenia. So those symbols may be significant to you. And then with Aquarius, it's the water bearer. So we have a woman here with a jug of water. And then obviously the new moon, the color purple. So looking at potentially the third eye chakra. And be open. I am open to new possibilities. I welcome new beginnings. Surrender. I surrender the old limiting beliefs. I awaken and am reborn into limitless possibilities. All right, so your dreams are trying to get you unstuck. What I'm getting from this is that there's a tendency to overthink. And so when you overthink and you don't bring intuition and imagination forward in your day-to-day life, it sends the burden into the dreams. So it sends all of this intuitive symbolism and energy into your dreams. And so your dreams are working overtime to help you manifest or to help you work through certain realities. The bee is a symbol of its community as well. And it seems to me that there is this disharmony between you and community and yourself, and there's a lot of buzzing. So the B is appropriate for that, where it's sort of like bouncing back and forth, not really quite sure where you fit, not really quite sure where your new beginnings are. And it's sort of being of two minds. But both of them are the thinking minds, rather than one being the intuitive and one being the logical or reasoning mind. You can reason intuitively as well, but and you've gotten away with this for quite some time. That this is it's, for me, you have a very strong mind, and so you've been able to get away with this, but you can see and you can feel that you are coming up against blocks. I feel for some of you that in your dreams you end up in a forest, lost. And you try to think, because in your day-to-day life, if you were in that forest, you would try to think your way out of it. You would get out your GPS and get out your maps and use your mind instead of feeling in your heart space, where do I need to go next? And that's what this is, the dreams are trying to communicate. There is also, you may encounter a lot of walls or blocks, a lot of situations where you feel stuck, trapped. Perhaps you get your feet stuck in mud. And this is, again, because you are leading yourself with only one part of what it takes to make changes and to make these new possibilities for yourself. If you're only listening to your head and not your heart, you're not fully open. And this is sort of, for me, like a death card reversed reading, where you may be continuously dying in your dreams or preventing yourself from that. There could be a lot of fear around necessary changes, of letting go. You're asked to open your heart space. What does the B need you to know? You're close. You're very close. The key is to come into the heart space and let go. That's all I have for you, pile number 5. We're keeping it short and sweet today. If you have any questions or if you have anything to share about this reading, I would love to know. Please leave me a comment below, and we'll see you